Hey artists, we are going to start some crinkle paper art today. So what we're going to do is start with a piece of paper and you are going to loosely just kind of crinkle it in between your hands. Now, you don't want to ball this up too much because I think it looks nicer and it's easier to have kind of bigger crinkles. Of course, if you undo your paper and find that you don't have enough crinkles, you can always kind of ball it back up and crinkle it up again. Now you're going to decide which side you want to go with and put your name as well as your teacher's name on the back side. And then with these crinkles, you could decide if you want to go over some of your lines with a Sharpie marker, with a pencil, with crayons. This is actually very, very open-ended. I'm going over a bunch of my crinkle lines with a pencil and I'm pressing down pretty hard so I have a nice solid gray line in there. Sometimes if you can't see the lines or the creases in your paper, it helps to kind of hold your paper up at different angles to see that. Now it is nice to get a good many lines in here, but if you don't get every single line or crease in your paper, that is absolutely fine. Now this is very open-ended as to how you finish this. You might decide to start to fill in some shapes with patterns. Another thing you could do is you could start to add value into some of these shapes so it almost looks a little bit more realistic or dimensional. No matter what material you decide to use, so I've been using pencil and crayon so far, you want to make sure that you have really great craftsmanship. So any part you're filling in all the way to the best of your ability and you're taking your time and you're being intentional. Now I think it's really looking cool with just the pencil and the crayon, but I just want to give you a quick little demonstration of adding paint if you want to. And of course the paint, if you're using paint and crayon, then you can do a little resist. And so if that crayon, if you press down really hard and you have a lot of water in your paintbrush and you're using a watercolor type paint, then that crayon is going to push that paint right off. So I'm just kind of filling that in and we zoom that in a little bit. So you can see how cool that looks with that crayon pushing that paint right off, saying, "Get off of me." So artists, how you choose to build up your crinkle art is very open-ended, and I can't wait to see what y'all decide with these. Thanks for watching and listening, guys.